Still gonna come to no jumper. I'ma walk in and out this bitch. If a nigga wanna do something, there's nothing but space and opportunity. Ain't worried about a light-skinned nigga, no nigga, period. So if a nigga that gangster, he's always bringing up fighting. You can't get a nigga bringing up fighting. You ain't never called me no bitch.
So,
but I just caught you one. I just caught you one. Just like that. You are a bitch.
Guys.
Oh.
Guys, come on. Guys, come on. Stop, guys. Chill, guys.
Come on. What?
Let's do something.
We knew he had a weapon.
Let's do something.
No weapon.
Let's
do something.
What's going on? That's what you gonna do.
Nothing. Let's do something, bitch. Let's do something, bitch.
Niggas going to
Nigga, do nothing. Nigga, shut up, you a bitch. You a bitch. That part, nigga, shut up. Nigga, I spit on. You got, yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. I watched it.
me.
I watched it. Nigga,
bro, y'all are tripping, bro. What's going on?
What you wanna do about it, nigga? What you wanna do about it? Meet me outside, nigga. What you wanna do about it? What you wanna do about it? What you wanna do about it, nigga? What you wanna do about it? That part, nothing. Nothing. Look what? Do something about it.
Such a good pod before this happened,
nigga.
guys. We're doing so good.
Nigga,
good dialogue. Fuck. I was just about to say that, you know.
What the fuck?
Man,
y'all tripping, bro.
Come do something.
Man.
Come do something.
That's why y'all had security, man. Y'all was on bullshit.
No jumper was cracking.
The whole time.
Come do something, Mr. Black.
Man brought a knife to.
Come do something.
No, there's no weapons. No weapons.
Come do something, Mr. Black.
What is up, guys? So, an altercation ignited on the No Jumper podcast last night. It was between Suspect and Brandon, like you see in the video. To give you guys a little bit of history about and background to what led to this incident, on a previous podcast not too long ago, this new character, Brandon, got into an argument with Suspect because Brandon said that Suspect used the hard ER. He said the N-word with an hard ER at the end of it when referring to individuals, and Suspect, of course, took offense to that. An argument ensued, and there were threats of fighting. Turns out Brandon is a black belt. Brandon later on, through YUCK 100, he told YUCK 100 that after the fight, Brandon stayed around. I mean, after the podcast, the previous podcast, Brandon stayed around, but Suspect disappeared. And so since then, this is the first time they've been on a podcast together. And of course, throughout this podcast, they were both antagonizing each other. They were talking shit to one another. And then Suspect eventually got to the point where B words were exchanged. Which, you know, is really childish. If someone calls you the B word, oh, I'm going to kill you now. It's ridiculous, you know. It's some sort of street logic that you should grow out of once you've passed 16, you know. But it seems that No Jumper, its whole theme is you see the losers from high school that when you grow up, you get a job, you realize, hey, I should probably stay away from these bozos. They're never going to get anywhere. No Jumper hires them. All right, as long as they're able to speak and wear a cute outfit, No Jumper will hire them, and they can sit up there and they can do that loser shit. But it makes sense because people move away from these people in real life, right? And once you know that, hey, I better get to call, I better do something in my life, you stop interacting with these type of characters. So No Jumper is smart, Adam 22 is smart, but people still remember those days of hanging around with your friends, smoking, whatever, whatnot, talking mad, ridiculous shit. And so No Jumper, what it does, it hires these type of characters to give you that experience in a podcast so that you don't actually have to go back and interact with these people once you grew out of that type of behavior, you know? And so anyway, on this podcast, they start to antagonize one another. First, it's apparent that Suspect threw out the B word. Then Brandon responded with another B word. He doubled down on it when Suspect said, you never called me the B word. So Brandon doubled down on it. And Suspect jumps up, Security immediately grabs him. So it turns out throughout this whole incident, security was standing right there. Everyone's gonna act tough when they know security's about to stop anything that occurs, right? So anyway, suspect is standing there. He's looking at security. He jumps up, knowing security is about to jump in. Security jumps in, grabs him. So what does he do? He spits on Brandon, bruh. That's disgusting. This guy is a fucking shit show, bruh. He spits on Brandon, which is a battery. For you people out there who don't know, if you spit on someone, that is a battery, okay? So he spits on Brandon, committing a battery live on camera, right? And then later, as the security is holding him and Brandon is rushing at him, you know what suspect does? He pulls out a knife. This guy who was talking about fist fighting, about all that stuff, resorts to pulling out a knife. He started the altercation. He spat on the dude and then pulls out a knife when retribution is coming his way. You know, this is the cornball antics you move away from when you leave high school and you go build a life, guys. You don't have to be around these type of characters anymore. You can watch them on No Jumper. You know, apparently they don't get really paid very much. All right, Brandon is a cornball himself. He's always arguing, and he's the smart character of them all. All right? Could you imagine if Brandon is the smart character? And that's the incident, man. He committed an assault, and when you pull out a knife on someone, that's assault with a deadly weapon knife. You know, even if you don't touch them, you know, it's assault with a deadly weapon. And spitting on someone is a battery. You know, it's disgusting, bruh. Brandon did not spit back. Brandon has been telling him to come outside if he's really about it, to do something. And suspect is an emotional little bitch, bro. And that's what happened, man. I don't want to make a long ass video. I just give you guys the immediate breakdown. But we do have to analyze Adam 22's and No Jumper's role in this whole thing, all right? You see that security is present. They don't always have security present, right? These are recurring characters on No Jumper. Why would they need security present? That's because they know that there's some animosity between Brandon and suspect. And you know, views have been going down in No Jumper. Ever since Brick Baby left, a lot of these other characters are corny, man. And frankly, the other ones who aren't corny, like Aunt Hefe and Munchie B, the thing about them is they're really not entertaining, right? And quite often they don't say much, and it just doesn't work. They're not Brick Baby, you know? And so I think that they knew that there could be some animosity and that could bring in views. And that's why they had security present. And that sucks, man. What do you guys think about that? I mean, you know, views are down. Let's create some animosity and let's hope for a little incident that could occur at No Jumper, because that's going to bring in back those views that we lost with Brick Baby going out, you know? I don't know, man. I don't know what you guys think about that. That's what it is. Yeah. Peace.